Hey guys, welcome back to SuperMarcelWorld. The wait is finally over. Zack Snyder's Justice League, his version in all its glory, is finally here. Before we start, let me just say that I was a little too positive about the 2017 version, the Joss Whedon version. I realized this after the dust settled. I enjoyed that movie, even with its flaws. It's still my favorite heroes together, so yeah, I easily enjoy it. But now, having seen the Snyder cut as it was originally intended, I've gotta say that the Whedon cut is being left behind in the dust. Let's stop talking and start with the review for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Here we go. The story. After Superman's death, Bruce Wayne is determined to bring together a group of heroes to fight an incoming threat. The villains Steppenwolf, Desaad and their master Darkseid are after 3 mother boxes, which are powerful devices which are able to manipulate life and to terraform Earth. What I like: the pace and characters. Early on in the film, you can tell that this is being told in a better and more calm, fulfilling way. It's not hasty going from this to that, and the development of the story and the characters is much more satisfying and more complete. Ray Fish's Cyborg just got a whole lot more interesting. Being pushed to the sideline in the theatrical version, here he gets center stage. And what an interesting character he has become. His character and his father's character, Silas Stone, just become a whole lot more interesting. And I would definitely love to see more of this character, of these characters, hopefully one day in their own movie. Ezra Miller's The Flash has a spectacular car crash scene which involves his future love, Iris West. I'm not really a big fan of his version of The Flash, but I liked him here a lot more than I did in the theatrical version. There he was just a joke. We also get more information about the mother boxes, about their background and about what they can do. We see a lot of Bruce Wayne and more screen time of him with Alfred, and Batman doesn't show up about halfway in. As for the villains, I thought Steppenwolf is absolutely badass in his film. He's dark, he's brutal, he's threatening, and his design is just awesome. I kinda liked him in the theatrical cut, but here, whoa, he just puts the other version to shame. Once again, I liked it, but now that I've seen this one, it kind of changes your opinion about the other one. Okay, maybe that wasn't that good. The tone. Now, the tone of the film is a world of difference with the theatrical version. Whether it's the way the film looks or the way the film sounds, it's just a whole different cup of tea. Danny Elfman did the score in the theatrical version, and while I respect that man for all the work he's done in the past, he has some of the most iconic themes on his name, he's a legend, I just feel that his score for Justice League wasn't right. And I can say the same for Tom Holkenborg, who is also known as Junkie XL. His score in this film, in the Snyder Cut, is absolutely awesome. So much more epic and on a grand scale. The overall tone of the film is a lot more serious and a lot less jokey than the theatrical version, especially when it comes to The Flash and Aquaman. In the 2017 version, they were mostly there to make jokes, but here, especially The Flash, is fully utilized. There's still room here and there for a joke or two, but it's never too much. It's well timed and never cringy or bad. Spectacle, the scope and the visuals of the film are absolutely breathtaking. Zack Snyder once again shows us what a gifted and talented filmmaker he really is. He captures beautiful shots of locations, some iconic shots of the characters, and the way he captures action and moves the cameras is just breathtaking. Whether you're a fan of his work or not, you can't deny that his visual style is absolutely brilliant. You've seen a lot of the action sequences in the Whedon cut, but here they're fully utilized. In the Whedon cut you just got like a short version of these scenes, but here they're much longer, much better, and way more spectacular. The scene with the bank robbers and Wonder Woman taking care of that is now just absolutely spectacular. Wonder Woman is a total badass here, and she's a real inspiration. Afterwards, she asks if everyone, and especially the kids, are alright. She reassures them, and she totally pulverized the leader of the bank robbers. Whoa, maybe that was a little too much, but I loved it anyway. And the same goes for the scene with the Amazons versus Steppenwolf, the scene with the evil Superman, but also the scene of the Darkseid War, where the Amazons with the Atlanteans and men are all fighting Darkseid, and it's just an absolutely awesome scene. And in the theatrical version, That scene featured Steppenwolf, but here it's versus Darkseid. And that scene is so awesome. Once again, much bigger, way longer, more spectacular action. I love it. It's so epic. What I don't like, length. I can never get enough of a good thing. I loved the Ultimate Edition of Batman vs. Superman. It was like 3 hours long. It goes by in just a flash. I had the same with the Avengers movie. Sometimes they're a little long, but I don't mind at all. But this, even though I enjoyed every minute of it and it went by in a flash, pun intended, I really loved it, but isn't 4 hours maybe a little too long? It kind of decreases the rewatch value. Because if it's a 2-hour movie, you'll easily rewatch that more often than a 4-hour long movie. And like I said, I enjoyed every minute of it. It went by real fast. Still, isn't it like a little too long? Maybe 4 hours? But maybe I'm just nitpicking. Slow motion. I'm a big fan of slow motion shots in movies. I think they're absolutely awesome. I grew up with you know, Van Damme movies with the action in slow-mo, and I love it. It's awesome. But I'm wondering if here it's not like overused. There's a lot of slow motion in here. And it's not necessarily a bad thing, but I kind of needed to get it off my chest as well. Most magical moment. It's gotta be the final battle. Come on. The League is having a spectacular fight with Steppenwolf, and it becomes even better when Superman joins in on the fun. Superman beats the shit out of Steppenwolf, and it's so satisfying. You already saw some of this in the theatrical version, but once again here, it's much bigger, much longer, much more brutal. Epic! The League has each other's back and they just kick butt. And they eventually take Steppenwolf out in an R-rated way. I love it. Did you know? Zack Snyder cameo. When Lois leaves the coffee shop, inside you can see the director, Zack Snyder. Jimmy Olsen. Mark McClure, better known as Jimmy Olsen in the Christopher Reeve Superman films, has a small role here as a cop. The theatrical version. Now, Zack Snyder has never seen the theatrical version. His wife Deborah Snyder and his friend Christopher Nolan advised him not to watch it because it would break his heart. Overall, Zack Snyder's 4-hour-long version of Justice League is very ambitious, with many characters and backgrounds being explored. Snyder does a terrific job of keeping everything afloat and interesting. The characters that were pushed to the sideline in the theatrical version here get center stage. And I'm talking about Cyborg and The Flash. The story is fleshed out well. It's more serious and has more depth. The film has a gigantic scope, epic battles, beautiful special effects and a few surprises. At times it reminded me of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. And that's a huge compliment. And like I said, I enjoyed the theatrical version, but the Snyder cut makes that version look like a bad Power Rangers episode. I absolutely love this version. The Snyder cut makes you wonder what's next. What's the future for these heroes? Warner Bros. Already said they're leaving the Snyderverse behind, but when you watch it, you just can't help wondering what if. At the end of the film, Bruce Wayne gets a surprise visit from the Martian Manhunter, and he warns Bruce about a war that's coming. And after that scene, we get another nightmare sequence, which is an apocalyptic setting of Earth, where Darkseid has taken over, where heroes have fallen, and where Superman is evil. Batman, Deathstroke, Cyborg, Mera, The Flash and the Joker are now a team, and they are our last hope. Will we ever get to see a full movie in this setting? Time will tell. I give Zack Snyder's Justice League 9 out of 10 Superman emblems. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Did you see the Snyder cut yet? Let me know below how you feel. We'll talk. If you have the time, hit the like button, subscribe or check out some of my other videos. And of course, as always, I hope to see you back next time. Bye.